We all had a wonderful day. Yes, I know today being Saturday, lot of so many activities, all right? There are lots of activities that we engage in, and the evening like this, I think it's time to relax. So can we just have, although we are a bit behind schedule, yes, we're a bit behind schedule, and but I also believe this is the right time. Okay, so can we just talk about something very important today? And I'm not going to waste your time. Is something we all should take note of. I am here today. Once again, my name is Fame Okwe, famous Honoré Okwe. You can also call me Fame Okwe, founder, Fame Global Academy. So first of all, before we go into what we have today, I want to tell you something about Fame Global Academy. What we are actually is very simple and straight to the point. I think I should have a highlight here. All right. Okay. Yes, I've gotten a highlight. So what we are doing at Fame Global Academy is something very simple, very important, and straight to the point. That is what we do at Fame Global Academy. Okay. So hold on. Just excuse me, all right? All right. I'm back. So quickly, what we are doing at Fame Global Academy is very important. So this channel is not just for fun, it is for learning. And in fact, we are aiding learners. We teach you the core subjects, and we also teach you how to study. All right. And not just that, we believe by the special grace of God, more opportunities will be coming. And those learning in this platform for free, we also have some benefits for learning for free. So is that not wonderful? Where you have teachers teaching you from Monday till Saturday, then you're not paying anything for the classes. You have at your own convenient time, you can replay back the videos, all right? And in fact, it gives you learn at your pace for free. And not just that, maybe as you continue participating, more benefits will also come. So please, if you are just seeing this video for the first time, this is Fame Global Academy, a YouTube online teaching class where we break down, in fact, all the concepts in your subjects, your core subjects. We have mathematics, we have physics, we have English, we have biology, and we have economics in English. All right. So this is the right place to be. Do not miss any of our classes if you are preparing for exams. And not just that, every Monday every morning from Monday to Saturday, the teachers are coming live to teach you how to pass JAM. So then why they are coming live here is because at any point you may decide to ask a question and they will be there to answer your questions live and direct. All right. So you can't miss this opportunity. So if you are preparing for JAM, this is the right place for you to be. Okay. And if you are preparing for any other exam or just for learning sake, subscribe freely to this channel, recommend to others, and be a participant. All right. It's just learning at your own pace, at your own time. Nobody, so maybe you study and you work and study, maybe to put food on the table, you do one or two things for yourself to help yourself. Here, you can go to your business, do your business when you are free, evening like this, or maybe middle of the night, you relax, and you come to Fame Global Academy, then we have our playlist. All the subjects have their playlist. If it's mathematics you want to learn, all you just need to do is go to the mathematics playlist, and there, when you are there, you see all the subjects, all the topics that, because though we are still building it, but we have a lot covered already, and we are still covering more. Every week we are having more videos uploaded for you to make sure we cover your syllabus, we cover your curriculum. Okay, so that is it. It's a place for you to learn at your pace. No stress, no maybe jumping from one bus to the other to go to class and all that. You can learn at home for free and sit for your exams and pass. So that is what we do at Fame Global Academy. That is the primary aim. Then for the secondary aim of Fame Global Academy, what we do is we give youth orientation, because the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. When we say leaders of tomorrow, we are not talking about this kind of leadership in this country that we have. We are looking at leaders who have sound mind. A leader who knows this is the right thing to do, this is what the subject needs, and they get it. So that is what we are doing. So briefly today, I don't want to waste your time. I just want to talk about something on this program. So giving you this orientation, being our secondary aim, the program is Rising Through Education. And how do you rise through education? It is very, very clear that education will position you ahead of your peers. Yes, it positions you ahead of your peers. You know, there is no game saying that in a gathering where you have uneducated people and one educated person, the educated person happens to be the spokesperson for that particular group. That is why it is good for you to study. You need to learn. In this era, especially when we are advancing, we are going into the era of AI and all that. If you are not learning, in fact, if you are not educated, how are you going to, all this one, it has the interface, it interact, right? Because just like computer, normally the interaction, there are prompts, the app will be telling you something. How can you read to know what to do? So learning is very, very important. So as a future leader, you must be educated. That is our goal. That is our priority. And instead of making it difficult, we have decided to give you free lessons. So please do well to recommend this channel to others. Recommend to others, subscribe freely, and always follow our teaching. So here, the program is Rising Through Education. And today I will be talking briefly about the focused youth. Who is a focused youth? Are you a focused youth? Are you focused in what you do? So who is that focused youth? That is what I want to talk about today. So briefly, do you know what focus is? Focus means your mind is made up of something, what you are looking up to, what you want to become, what you want to do. You are distracted. That is focus. The ability to carry on an activity without distraction, with a goal in view. Until you achieve that goal, you are not distracted. That is focus. So as a focused youth, I want to talk about 3 attributes. And I will leave the floor open for you to add yours, all right? So you are going to add yours definitely. It's not only me that will be talking, okay? So as a focused youth, number 1, you must test new waters. I don't know if you've heard this before, or maybe you've heard it in another way, but I, Famous Okwe, I'm telling you today that as a focused youth, you must test new waters. Testing new waters, what does it mean? Fine. We all know that there are many ways to succeed. There are many businesses. Even a cobbler out there, what we normally call shoemaker, in fact, that shoemaker you see, let me use the normal language. That shoemaker you see, If that shoemaker is focused and he has an entrepreneurial mindset, he can decide to have a shoe factory in the future. It starts from somewhere. That is focus. So anything at all has prospect. Every business venture has prospect. Those who are selling charcoal, they can become exporter of charcoal. Everything. So how can you be a focused youth? You must test new waters. That is one of youth. Testing new waters means today there are many things people do to survive, and there are some you are in love with, there are some you don't like at all. So for those few that you like at all, those few that you like is not three. You can't do all of them at once, but you have to test them. That is testing new waters with a goal in mind. That okay, today you are doing this particular business. Will this take me to where I am supposed to be? This is who I want to be in the future. You know, I want to be a businessman a business mogul in the oil and gas. I want to be this, I want to be that. Now, this thing I'm doing now, will it take me there? Okay, let me see if there's any way I can link it. Maybe I can save money from here, then start up, maybe get it and achieve my goal. You test it. Then if it's not working, it is a free market. It's not a monopolistic market. So once you do it, it doesn't work out, you walk out freely, test another one. And as you are doing all these things, you don't lose focus because you have a focus. That is the focused youth I am talking about today. Then, after testing all these things, and you now see, no, what I see myself doing, because if you waste all your years in that, it has the danger of testing new waters. That is one of the reasons why some people have not really succeeded today. They spend all the years doing what will not profit them. So when you are doing something and you see the prospect is not there, walk out freely and try something else. Then those things should be within the confine of those particular ventures, business, or craft that you love. You must have flair for them. You get to that particular one that is okay, yes, finally, this is where I think I should be. So from testing new waters, you have decided what you want to be. And don't spend all the years of your life, you now have gray hair, you are approaching 40, you are still testing waters. I'm not teaching you that one, all right? So it's good to start early. Okay, but it's good to test so many things so that you have experience. Now, having decided what you want to do as a focused youth, the second attribute is stick to one particular job or business. Just stick to one thing. Having decided this is what you want to do, avoid distraction. Okay, let me use that word, avoid distraction. Be focused. Whatever, okay, let me use an Igbo boy in Onitsha market, for example. An Igbo boy who has decided to be a face cap seller. As simple as that, face cap. Nothing more. He doesn't want to sell shoes, doesn't want to sell clothes, just face cap. That is what he wants to sell. First of all, he's going to meet someone who is selling face cap. Then he's going to serve that person. He's learning the business, knowing the different types of face cap and all that, how the business, the tricks in the business. And in that process, while you are doing that, he's focused. He's not thinking of any other thing again. All right? He knows that one day when he's free from that service, he's going to have his own. And with that, doing that, you know, because you are focused, not distracting you, you will surely get there because you already know this is where you are. So if you are saving money, you are saving towards maybe after saving Oga, this is what you will do next with the little money you have saved, and the one Oga will give you. First of all, start a small shop. Then when you become well-known, you now begin to take contract. Okay, you now maybe there is one politician that need 1,000 face cap for campaign. You know how to, now you see the importance of education, and now you now know how to to package yourself, package your business, you are bidding for such contracts. With that, before you know it, that same guy, he's already climbed in. The next thing is he's having connection in China already. Because with the education, with the sound education he has learned the business, he knows everything about the business. Now he's now networking. He can express himself. He can walk up to the government house and say, this is what I do, this is what I do, I can supply this, I can supply this. Before you know it, you are smart enough to talk to these people and they give you contract, they test you, okay, supply 1,000, let me see. Okay, before you know it, this person is making it. Just come off his car. He's not selling cars. Before you know it, is someone supplying all the politicians, even firms, banks, people that are even like Fame Global Academy today. This is our corporate t-shirt. We have the face cap, he's supplying all that already. So that is focus. Then, secondly, talking about avoiding distraction. The third one I want to talk about, which is going to be the last one today because the video, I want it to be very short. All right. The last one I'm going to talk about, the last attribute is a focused youth does not bank his goal with a carpenter. Just like the author of the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, said, you cannot say you want to do good business and you go and meet a carpenter for advice. No. Let me even digress a bit. Take, for instance, a married woman who is having issues with his spouse. Okay, married person, not just man or woman, a married person having issues with his spouse. And instead of, they say, show me your friend, how you are. Instead of, maybe you really need this advice. Instead of meeting those that are in your shoes, those that are, maybe they're in marriage, those that are in marriage and they're doing well that can really advise you. Now meet a single lady. When I say single lady, some single ladies are wise, but don't take that risk because this person is not married. It's going to tell you out of what he has been hearing, Or maybe someone who is carelessly divorced. You should know what I mean because it's not everyone that is divorced that is not a good person, but maybe something happens, some are divorced, but it's not their fault. But some are divorced because they cannot just stay in marriage. In fact, they cannot. So you meet all this set of people for advice. What advice do you think the person will give you? If the person even wants to be nice, you just say, okay, have you heard of what happened to so and so person? They'll begin to tell you stories. They don't even tell you from direct experience. So as a focused youth, you cannot bank your gold with a carpenter. You cannot say you want to do good business and you are meeting carpenter for advice. So know who you meet for advice. Those in that particular career you have chosen and they are doing well, be bold enough to meet them. Be very bold, meet them and ask, seek for advice. Be loyal to them. Don't be too proud. That is what makes you focus. So I just talked about these three attributes. I don't want to talk much today because time is fast spent, all right? But these three attributes of a focused youth, please work with them and you'll see things changing for you because I just mentioned number one, test new waters. If you are focused, you know where you are going. Test new waters before you decide where you are going. Then once you have decided, number two, avoid distraction. Stick to what you do and think. In fact, have a global mindset. And number three, do not meet the wrong people for advice. Seek advice from the right people and the sky will be your limit. So once again, this is Fame Global Academy. Let me take a highlight of this. Yeah. So once again, this is Fame Global Academy. Subscribe to this channel. Please do well to subscribe to this channel. All right. Subscribe to this channel. Feel free, share your thoughts. I told you the basic purpose, as in the fundamental purpose of this channel, is to help people succeed academically. We aid your learning. That is what we do. If you are preparing for exam, we teach you freely. There are teachers in this channel who are grounded to teach you to make sure you pass. And the videos are there for you. You can come live 8 o'clock in the morning every day from Monday to Saturday. You meet one teacher. All right, like Monday we have economics. On Tuesday we have English. On Wednesday we have mathematics. On Thursday we have physics, history, and Saturday we have biology. 8 a.m. live. Then after that, the videos are still there in the playlist, all right, that you can refer to anytime, refresh your memory, learn at your pace. So if you are working, maybe you are working and schooling, this is the right place for you to learn. We teach you freely. So you just need to do for us is help us share our videos, recommend this channel, subscribe to this channel, and recommend to others. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you very much. And that's the end of today's video. I believe you all enjoyed and you join me tomorrow. The program is Rising Through Education. And today I talked about focused youth. I gave you 3 attributes of a focused youth. So feel free to say something about this. Share your thoughts. If you don't agree with what I said, you are free to disagree in the comment section, and we disagree to agree, all right? And if you concur with what I've said, just give us a thumb up, like this video, share to others. Thank you very much. Once again, it's been our Fame Global Academy, and the program is Rising Through Education. See you tomorrow, future leaders. Be a focused youth, all right? As a future leader, be a focused youth. And tomorrow, you don't need anybody to tell you what you already know, all right? Thank you very much. Bye.